Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, welcome back.
Jeez, look at that, the excitement in your voice. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, so that's the way we do things.
Almighty. So,
Yes.
good morning. This
Good morning.
is the mid-morning Maduro, unscripted, raw. Everything is out there. Maybe, hopefully,
Maybe
not
we know.
too much out there, but I hope you guys are doing good. This here to the right is Seamus the Irishman Tully.
How's it going?
You're not doing your stompa or strolla or whatever you call that toast you do in the morning?
Well, I don't have a beer.
What's it called? Strolla?
Sláinte.
Sláinte! Sláinte to all my Irish people. And this is Mike, the man, not Zeke Heil Striegler.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe. Just a little bit.
No.
Mike, what's
Could
going
be
on,
trouble.
brother? You got a voice. You
I
got your
found
voice.
it. It was elusive, but I found it.
Yeah, I'm sure I could tell you where that voice was.
All right, keep it clean.
A few good drinks to get the voice back. A few good drinks.
Yeah, the Irish side kicked in.
What are you drinking? You got regular coffee.
No tea.
Tea. We're doing
I don't
hot
drink coffee. That stuff's terrible.
tea with pinkies out, bitches. Or so the English would say. Tea with pinkies out and then bitches.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, King George III, probably.
Well, as we say in my country of origin, L'chaim. Which we don't, but just in case if anybody, all that good stuff. So today I'm gonna use iPad and I'm gonna use phone and hopefully something will work positively.
Nothing can go wrong with this.
No, I mean really, what could go wrong?
Probably everything.
Most assuredly, I'm gonna jump on Facebook because everything on Facebook is always true and
It is,
spot on.
it is the god of the universe right
I'm
now.
gonna see. There's usually some good articles, and then if I find a fun article, we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna just dive right into the article. Look at memories on Facebook. Look at that handsome stallion. Look at that Jesus man. Look at that guy. What happened to him? That was like 30 pounds ago. Not even years, pounds ago.
Okay, we'll go with 30
Son of a idiot. Well, sorry, Mom. Mom's back there. She's upset. She cut me off in the middle of a joke earlier, and I snapped, and it's not right. Fellas, we got a GTO event this Friday. We got a GTO event. It's going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited about it. Actually, got to flip this bloody thing like this. And it's with a new rep. His name is JT Norman. Really cool cat. Very nice. I've known him for a while. I don't know if you guys had the chance to meet him or opportunity to meet him, but I think you have. He's a really, really nice guy. Look like I got sound effects. There's going to be some fun sound effects.
That's not scary at all.
Not at all. Please rate sound effects. No, not right now. Let's see. Let me reckon. Yeah, that's a lot better. I can't see anything that way, but I can see everything over here. So because we have a GTO cigar event, we're also doing Corona de GTO in the Maduro, and it's a nice Toro format.
He's one of my favorites.
It's one of his favorites. He's gonna go real high end, very cigar geek, and use a match. Go for it, Seamus.
Nerds.
Jesus Christ, nerds are good, man.
That candy is really freaking good.
Nerds rule the world as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, especially at the end of all those movies.
Yeah, Beyonce had it wrong. It's not who rules the world, girls. It's who controls the world, nerds. Because they get all the girls anyways.
Yeah,
so.
because they got all the money.
Wow, that's some good stuff. So, let me see here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. We got that. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. It's supposed to be an applause, We did that. Look at that. I like that. Yeah. Or. That's not bad. We got
Want somebody get in your way?
Yeah, well, I think there's one for that one too. Like.
I'm leaving.
Or not. Yeah, these things are really. Yeah. No. I pressed it again and resets itself to go again. Yeah.
You want to like keep your hands off that thing now?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
All right. So, Jesus criminy.
Well, you set the alarm off.
So, yeah. What were you trying to do? What you lock your key in the car?
I didn't think it was gonna be that long.
All right, punch the
hit
code
again,
and kill
okay.
it. Do something.
Okay. So, scrolling up on Facebook, Roman Health for you guys, ED meds prescribed online delivered. First advertisement.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun day.
So just in case, Roman Health, because the Romans were very healthy, stout guys.
Yeah, you know this for a fact.
No idea.
Okay.
Oh man, but as a matter of fact, the next advertisement is from our good buddy, best friend, and now the man that I work for, Kurt Viajante of the Stogie Road Cigars. He's got the Get the Gringo. That's the Sweetgrass Get the Gringo. It's his new barber pole. It's a Connecticut with a fantastic Candela wrapper. I'm very, very excited. He's continuing the whole barber pole concept, and I believe it's going to be done in a torpedo format. So
That should be cool.
That's exciting.
he sent me 2 samples. One with a Connecticut and Candela, and one with a Maduro and the Candela, and the Connecticut torpedo with the Candela wrapper. I'm really excited about it, fellas, because it's the one that I said that word enticing that we couldn't translate that and all that stuff.
Right,
But
right.
what a fantastic cigar! I truly think that when you guys get a chance to smoke it, which we will be carrying it all here, I think you guys are gonna definitely enjoy the heck out of yourselves with that cigar. The Maduro. He made the call that there's quite a few Maduro Candela wrapper blends out there, and he didn't want to just follow that particular road, no pun intended, on that one. So I said, hey man, kudos, I'm excited about it. We had a great talk with him last week. A few interruptions, but
1 or 2.
you know,
Yeah.
it's the show. We're learning as we go. Well, today we are using a video camera to record. We got a much better light. Hopefully that doesn't make us look that sick.
We don't look like we're jaundiced or anything.
Jesus criminy, man! I swear to God, they were like like the plague had hit us or something. But Chris Kayak, not to be confused. Actually, Chris Kayak, not to be confused with Kayak, said to me when he saw our first show, "I'm digging the hat backwards thing."
Yeah, he's a big Fred Durst fan.
And I said, you know what, bro? I'm bringing it to all my peeps. What's up? I'm pulling out my 2.1%.
Oh my God.
What's up? You know, I'm just well, I'm gonna keep it on the DL, as my brothers from Atlanta would do, down low. Except with me, it's more like up and high and all that stuff. But God bless the Atlanta guys who are DL. God bless you. We respect you. I voted for you, and I know you're a down low lifestyle crap.
Okay.
Well, if you don't get it, I will explain to you, but it would have to be off camera. You ever heard the terminology down low? You guys heard all heat my down low.
Yeah, but a crazy Cuban like you using it just doesn't sound right.
Well, apparently within the Atlanta African American community,
Which you are a big part of.
Huge. I'm all in. That's my peeps. There's a lot of guys who live a double life. So they are what they call down low guys. They are appearances that they're straight, but they're not that straight. And then light bulb clicks in. So yeah, but I mean, we're not gonna go into that. I don't give a rat's ass about that. I live in a glass house, so I'm not gonna throw stones.
Yeah, you're not that good at it.
No, anyways, everybody who knows me knows my partner's African American. I love him dearly. He's a great guy. And you know what? I'm holding back on my 2.1. What's up, nigga? Just that's the one and only time I can, not you, I can, not you. Just saying, if you caught it, you're right, I said it. But moving forward,
Please.
Train's already rolling. You might as well blow the whistle.
well, toot toot. Look at this. Next thing, before I go back to the cigar, Robert Holt of Southern Draw Cigar has, wow, he's got 4 great cigars that have actually been chosen as part of like different lists of cigars of the year. Southern Draw Cigar and Sharon, Robert and his wife Sharon are amazing people. They're just wonderful cigar manufacturers. The 4-time #1 cigar of the year for them is the Kudzu Lustrum. Trying to see where. Then they have a #1 and #2 cigar of the year, and that is the Desert Rose. They have 6 at the top. The Brimstone, and #3 spot is the Citrus. So he's got a ton of great cigars that have received a lot of accolades. Congratulations, man. Jacob's Ladder is also. They say that's actually a beast of a cigar. That tells you, hey, how you doing, man?
I don't think I've had anything from
I don't
Southern
think I've
Draw.
had any of his either.
One of the goals this year is to reintroduce some boutique lines that I did not carry last year. Southern Draw cigars would be one of the ones that I really want to bring in here because I don't think this guy's got a single bad cigar in his entire portfolio. Even the Rose of Sharon, named after his wife, is really good.
I've heard a lot about that one.
And then remember the donation that was done, the Ignite, which is the Southern Draw did a cigar for the Navy SEALs. So he's the gentleman that actually got involved with that. And we had a guy walk in and donate a 5-pack of those cigars for Cigars for Warriors, a fantastic organization.
I think you gave me one of those, right?
Yeah,
you had some here.
Yep, good smoke. Let me see. I'm looking for like a fun article, man, but normally they're all there. Now they're not. No, that's garbage. I feel like I'm playing,
Roulette.
well, yeah, wow, that looks like somebody I dated. Let me see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Anyway, so well, Mandalorian for you Star Wars geeks. Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, great stuff. I'm telling you, Facebook never disappoints. When you have a doubt.
I can't agree with you on that one.
Okay, well then there you go.
And everything on Facebook is 100% true.
Yeah.
Everything is true on Facebook. Is there an app for that? Maybe not, but that's what the phone thinks about the Facebook.
Yeah, that reminded me of Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay, well,
That might have been what it was from.
Could have been.
let me see, another good one could be, let's see, another good one, ready? And that's what we think about Facebook. But we love you nonetheless, whatever the young Jewish guy is who created it.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, him. Jeremiah Zuckerberg.
No, great. So you're just about to get out of jail and now you're going to go right
No,
back.
it's okay. Listen, we're all friends now. Everything is fine. Back to the real thing here. I'm gonna see if we can find something about the GTO, so I can tell you guys a little bit more about it. Because this, let me begin by saying, is by Dr. Oscar Rodriguez. It's a fantastic smoke. He does 3 blends. He does the Connecticut, the Corojo, and the Maduro. One of the best things about it is that it is all a Dominican puro, which means every part of the cigar is from the Dominican Republic. Wonderful country. I mean, you got Fuentes, you got La Flor Dominicana, you got GTOs. The Blanco family is there. The Fuentes, I think I said Fuentes already, but I love Fuentes. Davidoff is out of the Dominican Republic as well. So there's a lot of great families and a lot of great companies that are out of the Dominican Republic. And I'll tell you what, guys, do you think that this is like a very overpowering Maduro?
No. I think it's great. Got good flavor. It doesn't bite real hard or anything. It's just real good.
Well,
I mean, you got a better palate than I do. What do you get?
mine was a little strong on light up, but just on the light up, it was I want to say maybe like peppery.
A little peppery. Oh,
And
a little
then,
pepper. Nothing wrong
but
with that.
it smoothed out once I got it going.
I like that. A little pepper. All right, you get kisses for that. Not from me. That's the phone kisses from the phone. And Mike, what'd you get? Did you get a little pepper too? Have you?
No pepper.
No pepper. You get. Mike's a lion. Mike is. I love this. I don't even think that anybody can hear this, but yeah, it'll be fun. What could happen?
You need to get your little blue ball working again.
I gotta get the blue ball working. Yeah. For those who do not know, this is the blue ball microphone. It's fantastic.
Yeah, she didn't clarify that.
Well, for what he said, I need 2 little blue balls working properly, and that's a completely different concept there.
Yes.
They had an ad for that on Facebook.
They did. As a matter of fact, Roman Health, for you guys out there who may need that.
You did it discreetly.
Very discreet. I didn't inquire, but I
Are you sure?
$8 a dose.
I thought you didn't inquire.
Not a lot. Not in depth. $8 for you guys. Not me. For you guys that may need it. I'm just saying
So this
it's
is a public
out
service
there.
announcement?
Public service announcement. Roma Health is not sponsoring shit on this show. But if you need it, it's there. God bless you. If it goes from this to this, God bless you.
Well, then
From this to this.
Well, then if that doesn't work, they can always try him.
Who's him?
Yeah,
It's the
it's
same
him.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing.
Listen, this is not that Atlanta show. This is not that.
Oh,
we
sorry.
already
Yeah,
went through
what are you
that.
talking about?
Wrong cue card, sorry.
Roman and him,
3 dudes sitting here. You can always try him. What? What are you volunteering?
No, we're not trying anything on any hymns here.
No.
No hymns.
Wrong cue card, sorry.
And there
You
could
just
be,
got voluntold.
well, there could be a HYMM, which is a hymn. We could be doing hymns or hymnals. Hymnals.
All right, we'll go with that.
We can go with that. I'm trying to save you, Mike. You went in there.
You
I'm
took
trying
the
to-
hard left turn into Crazy Town, man.
And for that, let me see. Where is it?
That's me.
Warning horns. Warning horns. Or
It looked enticing, I'm sorry.
wrong answer. Wrong answer.
I agree. But that horn that you played,
Ship horn.
it is. But do you know where that?
He has more knowledge in the noggin. I swear to God, he had no friends as a kid. His best friend was Encyclopedia Britannica. Did I say it? Encyclopedia? No, Encyclopedia.
Oh wow.
Same shit. Go ahead.
So
It's back.
the legend goes that the 2 horn blasts from a ship was when a ship captain would come into port to see a woman. He said when he leaves, he's gonna come back and he's gonna honk his horn twice when he pulls into port, so she would know that he was home. That's why ships traditionally do 2 blasts of their horn when they pull in.
If you see a white mast approaching the isle, then know that I am headed home triumphant from Troy. If you see a black mast, then I have fallen in the fight in Troy. But which one of you nerd geeks can figure out where that one's from?
It was from the Odyssey? No.
Okay, yeah, okay, Now,
I was thinking-
now which character said that? I mean, this is a instructional shit too, by the way.
That was Odysseus.
No friends when he was a kid, none whatsoever. Jesus, man, that's awesome.
You deserve a round of applause.
Where is the damn? Hold on, applause. I know it's around here somewhere. Hold
You
on.
gotta get on your sound effect.
I gotta get it. Hold on. It's coming.
All right, you need to repeat that and so that it sounds right.
Odysseus.
Yeah, I wish. Dude, it was hardcore.
Hardcore.
He's trying out for Jeopardy.
Sorry.
How much
Odysseus?
applause does this shit give? Jesus. It's a fun app, but I think I gotta translate it to this so I can have all the buttons. And that's the button I want. I'm not scrolling
Just
up
get
and
your
down.
mixing board, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We are such a startup crew here. It's not even funny. I swear
I
to
think
God.
they already know this.
Yeah, but it's okay. Listen, we're having fun. We're trying to really not do a prototypical cigar show. We got the GTO event next Friday. From 5 o'clock onwards, we're going to do some great food. I'm doing some classic sandwiches. There's going to be beer specials. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have JT Norman here. Yeah, I got to keep plugging the cigars and what we're doing because we're like a man show kind of thing, but, cigars.
When's Mike doing the sandwiches again?
when I feel like it.
There you go. So when Mike says "fuck you" when I feel like it, and he didn't use those words, I did, just as translating.
My lawyer here.
Yeah.
You know, dude, my law degree is shit. I kid you not. But
I know it came out of a Cracker Jack box, but still it works.
Yeah.
You know, I was
law firm Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Exactly.
Dewey Cheatham.
The Jewish one.
I'm the
Oh,
Cheatham.
I'm sorry. That's
It's all right. It's all right. We're all non-down low brothers here. It's all right. 2.1 right there. 2.1. God bless you. Anyway, so I thought, I went to Publix because I wanted to I was with the Cuban sandwiches because you gave me the idea. Go talk to them, and I'm walking around. And I said I could just buy the freaking bread and all the accoutrements and make sandwiches myself. So I'm gonna just go and do maybe like 50 big loaf sandwiches with like Italian style stuff and some good cheese, a little olive, thing on top. I mean, I think it'll be a lot better that way, and get some good sized pieces. We actually Mike gave me a hand on reworking the back room also area. Hopefully, when you guys come in this coming Friday, you're gonna have a good time with it. There's gonna be some fun stuff back there. If you abuse, you will get abused, like a beast. But anyways, and just we're looking forward to this event. I'm excited. GTO is near and dear to my heart. Right now, as a matter of fact, I think it was last Monday. I didn't mention anything to you guys because I lost track, and Oscar is a captain in the United States Air Force out of Alabama, and he's also the lead surgical specialist for the Wing Command. So he's a very heavily involved man, and he's a doctor, he's a surgeon in a procedure of assisting a very heavy set soldier with PTSD, moving from one bed to the next. He ripped tendons in his shoulder.
Oh, same thing I've got.
So when you're a surgeon and when you're a doctor and you need that mobility, so he's down for about 3 to 4 weeks, or about 6 weeks, 3 to 4 really, really bad, but then he'll be back good. And he had a surgery last Monday. I sent him my prayers and whatnot. From day one, and I don't think I ever told you guys, but from day one when I wanted to open up here, Oscar said, man, just take my entire portfolio of cigars, work with it, do whatever you want with it. We're going to arrange how you can pay for this little by little. I've had that opportunity with a lot of great companies, from Felix Mesa of El Galan Cigars, Gabby Cafe.
You had a great reputation with all of these people.
Well, you know what, and that's something I want to be brutally honest. I used and I even abused it sometimes, but in communicating back to them, it was that communication and that ability to say, you know what, it's not really abuse with us, Duncan. We are giving you this allowance. We're working with you. Karen Berger of K by Karen Berger's, Dave Cribben, Fuad Kausadi. I mean, we're talking about 50 caliber. We're talking about Hiram and Sullivan. So many great brands. David Blanco of Blanco Cigars. I mean, there's a lot of great people that to this day I am completely indebted to them, morally, ethically, and financially to some extent. But these are people that I believe strongly in them, in their brands. A lot of times I defend them very, very heavily because even if I don't carry them, I tell people, you gotta smoke this shit. Mm-hmm. These are people who are fighting the good fight. Case in point, David Blanco, another military guy. He is 82nd Airborne, Ranger. I mean, the guy has been in the military for going on almost 2.5 decades. Good American guy. Makes good cigars. Family man, Mm-hmm. Who the hell does not want to support a guy like that? To tell you the truth,
Yeah,
I mean, you are a Marine. You were out, and you made the call to go back in. One of the things, and I'm going to put him on the spot that I want him to tell me the why. I know he said, I feel I didn't do enough. You're young. Why did you really go? I mean, what happened? Why did you go back in?
Well, it's just like what I said. I didn't feel like I did enough. I was in for 6 years. Signed up for 4 deployments and got denied for all 4. They were like, yeah, well, we got deployments. And then I was like, yeah, hey. And they said, well, we don't need anybody else. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really, I feel like every good Marine should want to deploy, and not necessarily to a combat zone, not necessarily to go kick doors in. All that stuff's great, and I commend all my my infantry brothers out there. But every Marine should want to move around the Marine Corps, you know, try different jobs, different skills. Go to, you know, I'm going to Norway in March. Go to
No, keep going. Norway.
go to Apple because you just broke your shit.
Oh God. Oh God.
But,
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
Steve Jobs. Is he
Go to-
alive?
No.
Okay, so take it back. Go ahead.
Not too long. But go to Japan, you know, go to Kuwait and places like that. They just move around the world. I mean, you can even take a ride on a ship. They're MUs, that's what they're called, Marine Amphibious Units. But yeah, I mean, I had a lot of guys in my unit that they joined for college benefits, which isn't bad because, you know, it's not a bad trade. You know, you're serving the country and they're, you know, helping you out with school, and that's great. So now they're out and doing good things.
I mean, on that note, I've said this before. Thank you for your previous service. Thank you for jumping on board to continue that service. I was 17 years old when I decided that I wanted to join into the military. The long and short of it, I was an idiot in school. I mean, I was like a bad kid. I was a bad student. I mean, I had the book smarts, but I just didn't really care. And when my old man, you know, we had the conversation, I told him, you know, I'm going to take the exam and I'm going to see how well I do. And if I get the opportunity, I want to join into, you know, the army. I want to go in. My dad had served in the military in a previous government in Cuba, not with fucktard who passed away, Castro, you know, and his people. But I thought it would be great. I mean, I knew a lot of men and women who were serving at the time. So I did the split program. I went, as a matter of fact, after my junior year, I went to do my basic training, which I don't know if that's even done nowadays, but it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so see, that was awesome for me. And I remember one of the best conversations I ever had with my dad. And I always tell everybody, my dad was the coolest dude because he came from such a hard life. I mean, he lost his mom at an early age, at 9 years old. He was 15 years in the military, you know, very, very, you know, tough hombre kind of thing. Then Castro put him in for 15 years in prison. So my dad was not what you would call a soft guy, but he really had a soft heart. When I finally got in and I signed, my dad said, you know what, I'm really worried. And it was actually very funny what happened afterwards. I had already come out to my father. My dad knew that I was gay and he supported me and he adored me. He loved me. And the conversation went as follows. He says, you know, I'm worried about you. And I'm like, oh shit. And I said, is it because the whole gay thing is? No, you're fat and out of shape.
Typical dad thing.
I'm like, thanks, old man, appreciate it. I was like, well, I thought it was the other one. He goes, nah, dude, nobody gives a fuck about that anyways. He goes, but you are a fat, out of shape piece of crap. And I was like, well, I got to do something about that. So funny thing, when I went into basic, Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, or as we lovingly call it, Fort Lost in the Woods, Missouri. I went for
still called that.
Yeah, of course it is. I went in for engineering school, and I loved it. I mean, basic to me was like very defining. You know, when people say, you know, you learn discipline and how to kind of deal with some shit, something as simple as just 2 months on that can impact you. Because when I came back and I did my senior year, I was a completely different guy. I mean, I was like listening to the teachers. I was like, you know, yes ma'am, you know, and yes Mrs. So-and-so, yes Mr. So-and-so.
In other words, you had your shit together.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact that you got like 6 drills screaming at you, you know, and dropping you just because you breathed wrong, apparently. I mean, I got stories of those 2 months that were hilarious. Then we went back, we did AI, and, you know, then I served, and it's a time in my life that I don't talk much about. I really, really don't. Did what I had to do. I enjoyed every part of it. When my father was diagnosed with cancer, and this is something that I'm putting out there, I decided to get out. I did not want to finish my term. My CEO counseled me. We went through the whole processes. You know, I was told that if you leave now, it's not honorable and you're not going to get benefits. But at the time I made a choice. I said, you know, it's my dad's health. He was diagnosed with lung cancer. And at the time when it happened, we were not as, you know, I guess medically capable of dealing with things. And I got scared. I said, you know, the greatest guy I know may die and I'm not around for that. So I made the call. I stepped down. But everybody who wears a uniform to me is my own personal hero. Everybody who goes and serves is my own personal hero. Whether you did it for an education, I could never have afforded college because I was an idiot. I mean, I was like a bad grade guy, and I remember coming back after I did my time in that I did serve in. My dad said, "Well, you got to work with me now." He said, "Those are your options. You now got to work with me," and I never looked back, man. But it did help me. It did help me a lot. I know you also have military history because you are
A military brat, as they say.
big time military brat. You traveled everywhere,
Yes,
man.
yes, but I think the biggest discipline I got was the first job I ever had. One of my bosses was a Marine Corps drill instructor. I got called every name in the book because I couldn't do a damn thing right.
That's always fun.
It was fun. Yeah, helped me kind of get my shit together. But other than that, yeah, I was a military brat, moved from place to place because my dad was in the Air Force. So.
Sorry, that just was.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Well, your people or your dad. I'm the donkey here. I'm sorry. You know what? You're so dreamy. There we go. You're so dreamy.
Do I need to exit stage left here or
See,
what?
I don't know. These are kind of interesting little ignition engine, and you got horn next to kisses. So, anyways,
You're rubbing off on him, Seamus. He's got shiny object syndrome.
I got shiny object. I'm gonna get out of that one. I'm done with that. I'm not even gonna look at that crap until I can fix that. You are a big motorcycle nerd, which he truly is. You said you got your coils or your hinges or some such thing I don't know about today. What are you doing?
Well, I'm building a Honda Shadow Bobber, so working through it.
Bobber. Bobber.
What that basically means.
3 years old?
It's like a Homer Simpson moment. Bobber. Got it. I'm sorry.
But what that means is it's just straight down engine, frame, gas tank, handlebars. No fenders, no fancy lights, no fancy bags, nothing. It's all just, what you need. And everything's
A
chopped
basic
up.
motorcycle.
Yeah. So, working through it, not getting any spark to the spark plugs. So, check all the fuses and check
You're welcome for the advice on that too.
Yeah, he helped me. It's like I described to him, it's like a big puzzle. You just got to figure out the right piece and what goes where and what's not working. So,
I don't know. Mama thinks doing the Catholic symbol. I have no idea what you're doing. Dime, Vida. Oh, yes. Continue. Thank you. The production executive, Doña Noli herself, passed on some information along with the Catholic symbol, apparently. Continue, and then I'll say it afterwards.
Okay. Well, long story short, test the coils. Coil's not getting any power. So it should have 12 volts to the coil and 12 volts out.
You're using Tesla coils?
No. I
said-
test the coil.
Edison light
test.
Yeah.
He's using Edison light bulbs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm old. My hearing's not what it
It's a
was.
multimeter.
You're next to me, and you said Tesla coils. I'm like,
He turned her testicles.
you went there. See, again, I'm gonna just clarify. This is not that type of show, but somehow my test coils. Gotcha.
I was trying to help you. That seems to jog your memory or
dude,
something.
I'm good. I'm solid. My
Testicle
cigar.
seems to jog his memory.
I don't know. It worked. It worked. He got the point.
Testing coils.
There you
Thank
go.
God. Go
Yeah.
coils. Go ahead.
So, turns out the coils are bad. So I got new coils. Just got them yesterday afternoon. So after this, gonna go play with some motorcycles, turn some wrenches. I hate motorcycles. That's why I got 4 of them, just to be sure.
Yeah, he despises
He had to
that
make
shit.
sure you hated him.
Like literally.
I hate them so much, I wrote it here.
Because I'm gonna ride them until they drop underneath me, and I'm gonna just scrape roads with them. Nah, man, but it's really cool. You are in a motorcycle club. Can we talk about that or not?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Who are you with?
I'm the president of the Damaged Goods Motorcycle Club. So, bunch of veterans, public service. Started out in LA back in 2013, and started moving eastward. I heard about them on Instagram. I think it was Instagram or Facebook, one of the two. But they're on both, so you can find my page, Damaged Goods Statesville, on Instagram, and let's go check them out. I post a lot of pictures of the motorcycles that I'm building. My black Softail that I rode here today is actually one of my favorites. Other than, I guess that's my favorite, and then the Buell is a close second. But that's just because the Buell's a fucking rocket.
I still gotta get that little sticker for your tank though.
Gotta get stickers, and I'm trying fucking rocket. It's just like that, you know. It's just very inspirational. So also one of the neat things is that he said that. So to reiterate that, it's veterans who have come together. They're positive, community service-driven motorcycle club. I like that.
We hope to be doing work with Purple Heart Homes here really soon.
I was kind of listening in on that conversation. I'm very excited about it. We do have a gentleman who's a very good brother, the Leaf, and he works for Purple Heart Homes, which is based here out of North Carolina, in this area, Statesville, if I'm not mistaken, or an office of the...
No, they are actually based here in
Yeah,
Statesville.
they started in Statesville.
Oh man, I'm telling you, Statesville, what's happening, dude? You guys gotta know who Purple Heart's Home is, and if you don't, fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Google it.
They're all over the country. They actually,
Yeah.
you know, sponsor golf tournaments, all kinds of stuff. So
It's really helping our men and women who come back and who are in need of life, home, health. A home is all of that. It's life, it's home, it's health, it's joy of saying, I'm in a place that maybe because of what I went through and God forbid, you know, you lost something physical to you, that home has now been created to work with your needs. So, like I said, Purple Heart Homes, Damaged Goods, great organization. I love every part of that as well. Believe it or not, you guys just educated me. Steve comes here, and I thought it was an office that was here, but it is the birthplace of Purple Heart Home. God bless that man, honestly.
they're actually up near Cardinal Bagnell Boulevard.
Yeah, they're right. They're
5
right
minutes.
down
Where their
the
office
street,
is.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, then that's great as well. So I really want to just stress that, you know, we have an image, I think, of you know, all these MC, you know, motorcycle clubs. A lot of those guys, believe it or not, they are amazing Americans. There are a lot of guys who served. There are a lot of guys out there. You know, yes, they ride for the love of it. They come together with you know, ride clubs, which is different than an MC. But a lot of these guys out there, you know, if they served, they all wear proudly a lot of patches that tell you that they served. There's nothing wrong with walking up to a guy that may be as intimidating as, you know, a Shrek sometimes, but if you see that, you say, hey man, thanks for your service. It's okay. I think it's totally cool. I'm all in about that as well.
Well, you're a supporter as well because you got the Cigars for Warriors box.
I got the Cigars for Warriors box. I got the Damaged Goods sticker. We are going to be doing, and this is a preemptive, we're going to be doing a program with Purple Heart Homes. Until that goes through, I can't unfortunately speak more about that, but I will as that develops. I will.
Coming.
Yes.
And it's an organization that for us it is an honor to be associated with. So because of our tie-in with the military, whether we our family took us base to base and we're an Army brat, or whether I was a guy that went in and, you know, I did my time, but I came out, or whether there's a young man like here, he did 6 years and he says, I want to do more. It's an interesting dynamic, but we all support wholeheartedly all our brethren, all our men and women, our kids who are serving right now. So God bless you wherever you are. GTO, man, how's that GTO coming along for you guys?
Really good.
Smoking really good and smooth.
I'm getting a lot of the traditional wood and leather. Maybe a little bit of dark coffee from the wrapper.
I always call that one like that bittersweet espresso or whatnot.
Yeah.
I suck at reviews. You guys all know this, but I get a little tanginess right on the inner cheek, which I love that, and I usually attribute that to almost like when you get a little citrus hit. That's a little. It's a little
like biting into a lemon.
Yeah, like a little tanginess. It's not that it's like, you know, it's like citrus, but there's a little tanginess, and I enjoy that. And when I'm smoking a cigar, that to me tells me good aging. There's something about when a well-aged cigar and you're smoking and you get a little of that saliva and you kind of let it sit on the inner cheeks and you get that great little like, wow, that's good. You can also pick up a lot of times on aging if it's done well by some of the same flavor profiles that you're picking. And again, that's just my interpretation. I've been at this for a little bit of time and I've been able to always say, if I get that really good hit on the inside cheek, man, that's some good aged tobacco. That's good tobacco, and then there's bad tobacco.
Yeah, I had one of those once. We're not going to talk about that again.
It's all right, Mike. We're all here for you. For those you can see, I have an ash. That's a straight inch ash. Real decent construction. Good airflow. You guys getting good airflow? I mean, you struggling?
It's growing very nicely.
And none of the GTOs I've ever had have bad airflow at all.
I don't think I've ever had a bad GTO cigar.
And they burn real smooth, real straight.
See, smooth. That's a good word because to me this is like a very smooth, mellow, but kind of good blended cigar.
Right.
Like
the flavor never really changes or bites you. It's really consistent.
Like you guys drink, so if you were saying, well, yeah,
that's an understatement.
Yeah, fucking an Irishman and a German, they fucking drink. Of course they do.
Yeah.
So, if you want to say, you know what, I'm gonna pair this cigar with what, Mike? What would you? If
Actually,
you say,
lately I've been on a kick for the local distillery here, Southern Distillery.
Southern Distillery, not sponsored, but great people.
Good people, good tours. It's great over there. Their mid-range rye whiskey. It goes really, really well with most cigars.
Okay, sounds good. A rye whiskey.
It's a rye whiskey.
What can you tell people? What's a rye whiskey, or do you know enough to give that differentiation?
They would give you a better explanation than I could ever
it's
give.
What they use to brew it. The rye.
And they put that in their fermenter instead of using
Good man.
wheat or something like that. They use rye, which is actually grown here in Iredell County, where they get all their stuff from, locally sourced.
So it's a locally sourced distillery.
Correct.
Here in Iredell County,
Yes.
Obviously North Carolina. I like this. Our good friend Reverend Adam Collins says the rules are simple. Rules for dating my daughter. Number 1, you can't. Way to go, Rev. Jesus,
Yeah.
thank God he's a reverend. Otherwise he'd shoot people.
You still might.
Real quick, what my mom was giving me the signal for was a dear friend, a brand owner, and I mentioned him earlier, Felix Mesa. Today is his birthday. He is the owner of El Galan Cigars. Felix, in Spanish, because I know you don't understand a lick of English, and you guys will definitely chime in Spanish whenever you guys want to.
Yeah, right.
Muchas felicidades, mi hermano. Se te quiere. Lo que tú has hecho en esta industria es algo único, muy lindo. A Félix Mesa, que disfrutes hoy como nunca en la compañía de tu familia. Muchas bendiciones. Feliz cumpleaños.
Now we sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday. No, fuck that noise. Feliz cumpleaños. Disfruta. That's all. There we go. See if there's any other fun ones. Let's see another fun one. Hey, speak of Chris Kiak and his beautiful wife, Miss Kati Hutala. She is a Viking woman. She is
From Finland.
Finland. She's Finnish. Not that she's Finnish, but she's, you know what I mean.
No ED on the end of it.
Yeah, no ED. There he is. What a great guy. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, what is the
Interesting
FDA?
news.
What are these morons got to say?
FDA, this is posted by my dear friend Gabby Caffey from Cigar Aficionado. Florida lawmaker files measure urging members to support cigar exemption bills. Amen and hallelujah on that. You always hear the news about Florida man does something. Well, this could be
this could actually turn out in a good way.
It's a good thing. This is
rather than like shooting himself in the toe.
Let's see who's the one that's posting for this. Between Tampa's Ybor City and Miami's Little Havana neighborhoods, Florida's history of cigar making runs deep. Very true. I did grow up minutes from the Little Havana district. Coral Gables and Little Havana are literally 5 minutes from each other. And no, I didn't grow up in the rich side of Coral Gables. If you idiots are thinking that,
We all are, and don't lie.
There's that high end Coral Gables, and there's like that Little Gables. Little Gables is like where the poor schmucks like me used to live. You see, it's ingrained in Floridians culturally, but also economically. Let me see. Representative Anthony Sabatini, Republican, introduced a memorial bill yesterday in the Florida House that commemorates these facts and also encourages his fellow lawmakers to support 2 federal bills that would protect premium cigars from regulation. H.R. 1854 and S9, largely symbolic memorial bills, are the method by which the legislative bodies petition Congress and other governments or governmental agencies. I'm not going to continue to the whole thing, but great guy, good politician in my book. Any politician that helps, good.
Until he screws up and doesn't help.
Then he sucks balls.
Yes.
So let's. That's enough for that one. That's a good one. That's good.
Well,
man.
Uncle Sandwich needs to keep his hands off my cigars.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go into that one because that's hardcore. Bob the cigar guy. I'm looking at a picture of him in the barbershop chair with his beautiful daughter, Caitlin Grace Finley. Bobo, you look in this picture stunning, dare I say. By the way, Bob is one of yours. Marine Force Recon. He does Bob the cigar guy Finley show. He's a badass dude. Bob's like 50 something, but he goes crazy on you if need be. Look at that, Bobo on the chair. That's good. By the way, similar semi-news, my partner, Jonathan Keaton, is proud owner of Hair by J3K. A couple of minutes down the street. For all you ladies who enjoy the finer pleasures of hair care, he's a beast. Knows what to do to treat all you ladies correct when it comes to that, make you more beautiful than you are.
Top of his class, wasn't he?
Dude, I'm telling you.
He was.
I don't know much about that stuff. And, honey, I'm sorry. I really don't know shit about cosmetology. All I know is that he graduated Dean's Honor Roll with gold medals. He took the state board exam, passed it with a 98. They said it's been almost a decade since anybody had gotten that high of a score. So he knows his stuff. The shop's right down the street. It looks real nice. Clean, modern look. I think he's going to do really, really well. As a matter of fact, I believe so. And for the fellas, if you ever want to do a little touch-up, a little trim, because I got that. No, I don't got shit.
No.
But he will take care of you. Hair by J3K. Follow him on Instagram, on Facebook. He's great. By the way, Bobo, you look so fabulous.
You can also buy cigars from there too, because that's the way it shows up when you charge your
because I go back to how moronic Duncan is, and the levels are insane. When I was setting up my little Square app thing, I had originally ordered it for him because he travels and does hair for ladies. I said, well, in case somebody pays you with a credit card, but I linked it to my account, and so now on everything it still shows Hair by J3K. So if you guys come here and you get a receipt on your text or your email, you were not at the salon, you were at that. Now, if you're trying to hide the fact that you're buying cigars from your lovely ladies at home, it'll just say that you got your hair done.
Yes.
Plain and simple. Even though you may look like ass still. Okay, domain.com in case we need a domain. We don't need a domain.
No.
Fuck that shit. Anitra B, you're beautiful. I love you, Anitra. Eddie Gonzalez, another great Cuban, eating pizza. Look at that. And then we have Mason Leonard. Mason, you are so white. God bless you. I don't know what that is.
The fight.
The fight. Oh, the fight. Yeah, you're a fighter. I forgot. Oh, yeah, by the way, he's a boxer.
Wow.
He's and not the dog breed. He's a boxer. We got somebody at the door. Hey, how are you? I'll be right there.
Give go let him in.
They don't want to come in here and do stuff. So let them in. Tell her that we're about to wrap up the show.
Whoa.
I got it.
Don't do that. Be polite about it, Mike. Be polite.
No, I'm gonna be rude as hell.
I can't. Let me put my glasses. I don't even know who the hell that is. And it's a girl. It's a girl, Mike goes gaga for girls, Oh, there's a girl. I'm gonna go get some. Anyways, but
He's got a big heart.
He's got a big heart. Little penis, big heart. Well, he's not here. That's why I said I just burned him.
He's gonna see this.
Yeah, it'll be alright, Mike. We love you. Little heart. Big heart, little penis. Who cares? I heard. I heard. I'm just gonna make that perfectly clear. I heard. I'll be right there, my love, in just 5 minutes.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
Trying to get out of the cold.
I was polite.
You were awesome. You were awesome.
We weren't while you were.
Yeah,
we were.
I know you guys weren't.
He said Mike has a big heart. That's awesome.
I don't believe that.
He said Mike's got a big heart. I said little penis, big heart. Oh, sorry, that came out wrong. I didn't say
No, he has no idea. He's never seen it.
No. It's all right. No idea. I heard. Anyway, so listen, we're gonna wrap up. Enough with this Facebook crap. GTO cigar, man, great ash. You guys have been smoking it really, really good. Look at I smoke a lot slower than you guys, I think.
Well, because you keep talking.
I talk way too much. It's the Cuban in me.
It is.
It's that goddamn Cuban in me. Seamus the Irishman, great guy. Mike the Man Striegel, yours truly, the crazy Cuban. You know what? I had a good time today, man. I think this was a fun one. I hope everything came out right. I'm going to begin uploading it and working the editing. When I post it, I think you guys are going to enjoy this other one as well. We got more coming. We truly are looking to evolve the show format more and more and more. And I think it's going to happen. You know, just we got a little bit of work in progress, but as it develops, the shows are going to be a lot more fun, a lot better. We're going to have a screen behind us, like an actual, a little screen, so that whatever we're looking at here, you'll be able to see it right behind us. So that's kind of like a cool thing. When we're doing Skype interviews, they'll be right there. Product placement. When we talk about a product, we really want you guys to see the product and, say, wow, I want to smoke that cigar. So it's about making the show better as we go. But believe it or not, it's still going to be us three fucktards, and it's kind of like a man show shit, it's going to go down,
All we need now is the girls jumping on trampolines.
We could do that. Either that.
See, even he picked up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we could do either that or, we'll phone a friend and maybe insert some imagery. I don't know. We'll work on it. After you said that, I may find that image and do it in the editing.
Just make sure it's not copyrighted.
I don't give a fuck. You know what? Fuck David Hasselhoff. I don't give a shit about him and the people that, bounce their titties in that damn show. I don't care.
David Hasselhoff was never on that show.
Baywatch?
No, different show.
What? But they had a lot more.
No, there was actually a show. There was actually a man show.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, I know.
And
they had the girls. I got it. But we're not gonna do it. We're gonna.
I'm sorry. You were looking at David Hasselhoff from Baywatch. I'm sorry.
I sure as shit was not looking at David Hasselhoff. I kid you not. The only time I ever looked at David Hasselhoff was when he was like, Michael Long, a lone crusader in the night. And it was, I forgot how it goes, but it was like, he was Knight Rider, the Night Industries 2000, Kid Car. That's the only time I ever paid attention to that tall drink of water, motherfucker. But anyways, listen, like I say, guys, smoke well. We fucking do, dude.
Yes, we do.
We do. We smoke well. And if you're not smoking GTO, the hell kind of cigar person are you? God bless you. Enjoy. Have a great week. And like the show. Subscribe to the show. Get notified. That's how we do it, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. Comment below when this goes up on YouTube. Comment below things you might want to see us smoke or any kind of questions you might have about the show, things going on in the shop. Pay attention to the Facebook page, Don Yanoli Cigars. He's always posting things like bike nights, usually on Friday in the springtime. Cigar events, yeah.
So the other thing is, we don't get paid to talk about cigars. We talk about them because we love the cigars. So if you got a cigar you want us to drop in and talk about, there is this pure, blatant honesty about that. So if you wanted to get an opinion on a cigar and you've been like, man, everywhere I go, oh, it's great. Well, we got 3 different palettes here. We got 3 different guys here.
Yeah, if we don't like it, we're gonna tell you we don't like it.
And we're not just gonna say we don't like it. We're gonna say the
reasons why. Yeah.
I'm gonna be on the computer. I'm gonna look at what is out there, and then we're gonna say, well, I do agree with that, or I don't don't agree with that. But we're not gonna hurt. It's gonna be honest. Plain and simple.
Right.
Easy breezy. I'm going to turn that thing off. Japanesey. God bless. Thank you guys. It was awesome.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Dance him out.